I wanted to make this video to talk about my time as a pizza delivery driver. More specifically, why I think it is the best hustle for high schoolers and college kids.
Bro, I don't want to deliver pizzas. That's so lame, man. No, that's for peasants.
Listen here, you loser. Do you want to be broke in this rough economy? I don't think so. And I don't know where you got your information from, but pizza delivery drivers make bank, especially for a high schooler. I swear, these gurus on Instagram and TikTok are just brainwashing these kids into thinking they can all become millionaires. And the funny thing is, they all say the same thing in their garbage courses. Okay, so the first step, we're gonna teach you how to drop ship. Now, drop shipping is a great hustle. It's gonna get you out of that 9-to-5 life. We're gonna get you out of that rat race. Get out of the matrix. Like, shut the hell up. Oh my God. Like, how many of you guys have been fed that nonsense? And the crazy thing is, these losers make more money off of the courses they sell than the actual hustles they're trying to teach you. Now, back to the subject of this video. Come here, let me give you something more realistic, something that can, be a temporary but really reliable hustle, and that's delivering pizza, man. Now, in this video, I'm going to explain my personal experience delivering pizza and a step-by-step guide on how to maximize the amount of money you make in this industry. Like, we're talking $100 a night minimum. And on your good nights, you're going to be seeing almost 200. Yes, you heard that right. And this is the kicker here. You only have to work around 4 to 5 hours each night. Like, isn't that fire? Like, how are you not sold yet? Now, when I started, I was just trying to stack up some quick cash, right? I wasn't really trying to do it for the long term. It was supposed to be a very short term thing, and I wasn't really used to delivering or going to people's doors. So that was very awkward and kind of creepy for me at first. But once you get past that, I swear to God, I fell in love with it. And let me tell you why. You barely do any actual work other than driving to the door, giving them their food, and leaving. It's that simple. And by the time you do a delivery, you come back and there's like 3 more waiting for you. So you're just constantly on the road and you're just delivering pizzas all day. There's not really any cleaning. Your manager might make you fold some boxes, but other than that, you're usually just on the road. So that was a huge pro for me. Another thing I remember that I really enjoyed was the tips, man. The tips would come to you at the end of every shift, right? You would get paid every night. Isn't that fire? And I was feeling like a rapper, bro. I was just posting money spreads and, I was in my bag. Now, I'm telling you, these 2 things were great, but the one thing that really got me annoyed was dogs. I'm not a dog person. I'm afraid of dogs, right? And, every single door I would go to, I would hear a crazy dog barking at me. It was insane, and I hated that. So if you don't really mind dogs, you will be fine. But if you're not a big fan of dogs, yeah, it might be kind of rough. I figured out a cheat code, though. This is how you avoid dogs at any house. You knock on the door and you take about 6 steps backwards, right? So this gives you that little running head start. And I got so paranoid that I started leaving my car door open just in case the dog ran at me. I could just book it and dolphin dive into my car. And the thing is, I delivered in a very, very well-established area. Like, I was delivering to straight mansions sometimes. So pretty much every house had a dog. And the thing that really got me mad was the fact that a lot of owners are so negligent with their dogs. Like, they would swing the door wide open so the dog would just easily be able to, step out the door. And I was like, yo, what the hell is wrong with you? Can you, put your dog away if you have pizza coming over? Like, come on. It's just common sense. A lot of people lack it. So that's something that I couldn't handle. But other than that, I was making around $80 on a slow night, and I was making around like $120, $130 on a busy night. So that's good money for someone who's in high school or college. That's at the end of every shift. So that was awesome. All right, now let me put you on the actual sauce on how to succeed in delivering pizza. Step 1, find a franchise that you know will pay well. What do I mean? Well, we all know Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. These franchises are very popular, so you will be getting a lot of orders, but the customer base is on the, cheaper side, so they won't really tip you as well. You want to go for a place that's popular, but at the same time is a bit more on the pricey side. For example, Domino's and Jets. These are the ones I recommend. The next step, you're going to want to determine whether you want to deliver in the hood or in the suburbs. It sounds obvious, right? You're going to want to deliver in the suburbs so you don't, run into any dangerous situations. But there's some benefits and disadvantages for both. For example, with the suburbs, yes, you will be getting a crazy amount of good tips, but at the same time, every single one of these houses are huge and they almost always have deers. So you're at the risk of hitting a deer almost every shift. Also, these houses almost always have dogs. 99% of the houses I delivered to that were nice and big had dogs. There's risks and there's rewards. Now, with delivering in the hood, things are a bit more on the risky side, but at the same time, you will not have to deal with dogs. And if you hate dogs like me, then that's a huge plus, because most of the houses in the hood, they don't really have dogs. I mean, they're usually apartments. But at the same time, the houses in the hood, they tip pennies. So I would recommend going to the suburbs if you can get past dogs. And lastly, you got to find a restaurant that is understaffed. Most restaurants that have a lot of delivery drivers means that you won't get as much orders, which also means you won't be making as much money. So you want to find a place that's kind of down bad. You can usually find this out during the interview if they're trying to make you start really early. That's a pretty telltale sign that they're down bad, and you will get way more orders. So yeah, there you have it, folks. A realistic and easy guide on how to make a decent amount of money as a high school/college student. And it's the summertime. I know you guys are bored. I know you guys got a lot of free time. Take advantage of it. Stack up some bread. And vouch for me in the comments if you already deliver pizza, because I know I was making decent money and I'm trying to get others hip to this nice, decent hustle for the summer. With that being said, if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Turn up, hit that like button. You know what to do, gang. Thank you, and be here for the next video.